Everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. Thanks for coming on by and checking out this vid, the early morning vlog. Appreciate your time and your support. Got the Google Pixel 7 shooting this video, 1080p 30 in the dark. I'll say it again, I've said it many times. In the dark at 1080p 30, it just does it that much better. So you can let me know how everything looks, how everything sounds. Let me know how the stability's doing in this vid as well. Now, what I wanted to talk about was camera pick comparisons. Over the years, I have done a lot of those. The battles between one smartphone to another smartphone. Sometimes from the same company, sometimes from different companies. I try to change it up. But I noticed that those type of videos, even on other channels, not all, but I've seen this happening now. It's sort of a trend where those videos aren't getting as much attention as they used to. And my pick comparisons aren't as well. They're good enough for me, but I know that there's others out there that just put up some awesome pick comparisons. Awesome. And I can imagine the type of time and work that goes into making that type of video, that type of content. And for me, for what I put out there, a lot goes into that. It really does. And I enjoy it. But at the same time, when I take that part of what I do here on the channel to where I'm at now, I just feel like I got to change it up a little bit. Meaning that I'm still going to kick out a video like that here and there. But I want to concentrate more on whatever smartphone it is that's going through the reviewing process when I'm shooting video or taking pictures. I basically want to show you what that specific device can do, whether it's during the day or in the evening, in the dark. The battles, the comparisons are cool, but the cameras today, I mean, the consumer out there is going to invest their money in three different categories: budget, mid-range, flagship. And in 2022, you can buy a budget device that's going to give you pretty good darn video and pictures. I mean, that's the time that we live in now with these smartphones. You can't go wrong. If you do your homework, you could spend $200, sometimes even less, on a smartphone and still get great pics and video. So what I want to do is give you the info from that smartphone when it comes to the cameras and taking pictures during the day and the evening. Night modes, that's become an amazing tool to utilize on cameras in the dark. Short exposure, long exposure. I'm going to be putting out that type of video, that type of content, focusing on the individual smartphone, especially in the dark. I love pictures in the dark. I love utilizing whether it's night sight on a Pixel device, nightscape on a OnePlus device, and I forget what it is on Samsung. I'm just gonna say night mode. But yeah, man, being able to just not have that option on, because you can actually, when you go into camera, it'll still utilize a little bit of that software to help the picture, but you can turn that off right there on your display in the camera app, there's always an option to tap on an area where it allows you to turn it off, so you can just point and shoot without utilizing any kind of night mode. But when it's on, it's going to pick an exposure for you, whether it's 2 seconds, 5, 6 seconds. So it's going to be short or long depending on how much light is going on out there. So if you're in a pretty well lit area in the dark, the exposure is not going to be that long. Okay, it may pick 1 or 2 seconds. But if it's really dark, it's going to be 4, 5, 6, whatever it's going to give you. And you can play with that too. I mean, if you are in an area and it's picking 2, but you really feel you need 4 seconds, you can play with the little slider area that it's going to have right there within the camera app on your display of your smartphone. And that's super cool. So that's what I want to concentrate on more going forward on any smartphone that I bring in. I'm not going to fully get away from the comparisons. If that's something that you ask for, and I get 3 or 4 viewers that say, "Hey man, could you put out a video like that?" Yeah, I can do that. But I think I really want to focus on what I just talked about going forward, with just putting more attention into that specific smartphone. But because again, today's smartphones, the comparisons, they're cool, but man, they all do it pretty well, man. They really do. So I mean, you're always going to have a little bit of your pros and cons when you see a comparison, which one does it a little better in this and that area. But overall, you're still getting great pictures or great video, stability and all that stuff. So anyway, I'm going to get some coffee. You can let me know your thoughts down below, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about that with Team My Project 13, or if you're just coming on by and checking out the content. I appreciate that very much, and hopefully you'll subscribe and hit that notification button. But yeah, so there we go. Looking forward to the feedback. And until my next video, this is My Project 13. God bless you all. Stay safe and healthy. I'm out.